So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today in this video we're going to be doing an action figure collection update video. And before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know that my laptop did die, so I am recording this on my iPod, which is how I used to record my videos, but it really does suck that my laptop did crash. It is getting fixed right now. I had to drop it off to Best Buy to Geek Squad, and I'm not going to be getting it back till like the end of the month, so that really does suck a lot. But I did end up buying a backup laptop, so I should be getting that in by Monday, so we'll be back to my camera and using the laptop and editing my videos more better than iMovie, which is what I use on my iPod here. So this will probably be the only video that I'm going to be shooting with my iPod, but I just wanted to let you guys know that. That's why I haven't really uploaded any videos lately, because my laptop screwed up. So hopefully I will have everything back up and running by early next week, like Monday or Tuesday, the latest, because we're getting a lot of new figures this month, so I really can't have my laptop dying, so I had to get the backup one, because we're going to have way too many figures to review this month. So let's start this video off here in my room, and I just have two wall shelves. So we do have this one right here, which does have my Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy figures, some SH Figure Arts, and then the Groot Evolution of Groot Marvel Legends there. Then we do have the newly released SH Figure Arts Iron Man Mark V, and then we do have a Kakashi and a Gara up there. And then the other wall shelf that I have, let me shine the light on it so we can get a better look at them. I do have my Nami statue over there, and then I do have the Good Smile Company Figma Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess Link, which is probably one of the best figures that did release thus far. If you plan on getting it, I would highly recommend getting the DX edition, which comes with more accessories. And then finally, over here, we do have the Marvel Select Netflix Daredevil, which is a pretty good figure. Not the best, and it's a little bit bigger in scale compared to like imports and stuff, but it is a decent figure, and I do prefer it much more over the Marvel Legends. The Marvel Legends one just really wasn't doing it for me, and Diamond Select did a much better job with their Netflix Daredevil compared to the Marvel Legends one. The articulation isn't the best on it. It's pretty basic for Marvel Legends. We do get not too many accessories, just a couple interchangeable hands as batons, and we do get this like little display piece right there, which is pretty cool. And then the detail is probably the best part about that figure. So that is the figures in my room. Let's move on to my review room, where my really good displays are. Alright, so starting off here, I do have a smaller bookshelf with just a bunch of my empty boxes with the figures I have on display. Then down there in the corner are some of the prizes for the 15,000 subscriber giveaway contest. And then up here, I do have a diorama, and that was made by Lawless Studios. I will put his information in the description below in case you would like to get a diorama for yourself. But I did have my Naruto figures on here, and I did switch it and put my pre-time skip Variable Action Heroes One Piece figures on there. So we do have the pre-time skip Zoro there, which is a good figure. It just has a lot of QC issues, which is very disappointing, especially for the price of these figures here. Then we do have the pre-time skip Marineford arc Luffy, which is one of my favorites in the line. Then, of course, we do have his brother, Portgas the Ace, and that is with the Tamashii Nation's red flame effects. And all three of those figures really look dope on display together. So that's that. Let's move on to the large bookshelf. Alright, so for the larger bookshelf, the two bottom shelves just has more empty boxes of the figures that I do have on display. And moving on to the middle shelf here, that does have some actual figures on it. If I didn't say it in my last figure collection video, I did get rid of a bunch of my Variable Action Heroes One Piece figures. I'm just mainly going to collect the Straw Hats and maybe my favorite character here and there, because this line is too expensive for me to collect every figure in it. But I do have all the current time skip Variable Action Heroes One Piece figures here. So we do have the time skip Zoro, Robin, Luffy, Sanji, Usopp, and Nami. And I really dig the way that display looks, and we're still waiting on a goddamn Frankie and Brooke. And I do actually still need to get Chopper for this collection here, but we desperately need a Frankie and Brooke time skip versions in this damn collection already. So that is one of the shelves, and the next shelf here is one of my favorites in my collection, and this is my SH Figure Arts Naruto shelf, and I'm really loving the way this line's turning out so far. I cannot wait to get Jiraiya, and really not too crazy about Boruto, and definitely don't care about the updated Sage Mode Naruto with the scroll and the coat. I just want them to make more characters in this line, because I really don't want to keep getting different versions of the same character. I really want them to make more characters so we can keep growing this SH Figure Arts Naruto line. But like I said, it is turning out very nice so far. I pretty much have every character besides the first release, Naruto, as you can see right there. And that Madara is such a dope figure. I think it might be my favorite in the line. I'm not sure. Kakashi might still hold the #1 spot for me personally, but really love the way these figures look on display together. Now for the last shelf here is my Star Wars collection, and it's pretty much all the SH Figure Arts. The only one that's Mafex is the Kylo Ren right there, and I really love that figure. They did a very nice job with it. And my favorite in my Star Wars collection is definitely Darth Maul, and I'm still waiting for a damn Yoda, Tamashii Nations. Where the hell is our damn Yoda? That's a lot of people's favorite character. I'm so surprised they haven't made him yet. Hopefully, since they made Rocket, they will be making a Yoda soon. Sorry if the camera is shaky, because it's my damn iPod. And then on the top here, I have some more empty boxes of the figures that I do have on display. So now let's move on to my Detolf shelves. Alright, so now for the first Detolf shelf, there is nothing on the bottom because I don't really like putting figures down there. I feel like it's a waste. And right here, I do have my MCU figures, and if you guys haven't noticed, I did sell my SH Figure Arts Hawkeye and Black Widow because they really weren't some of my favorites in my collection, and it's tough times right now, and a bunch of new figures are releasing this month, and I realized that I would rather get these new figures that are releasing this month instead of keeping that Hawkeye and Black Widow, so that's why they are not in my collection anymore. But the figures that I do have here, we do have Ant-Man, the Mark III Iron Man. We do have the Civil War Captain America and Black Panther, and then all the way up in the corner in the left, we do have the SH Figure Arts Spider-Man, and I'm thinking about getting the Mafex one, because Mafex really did a very nice job with that figure, and I love the colors a lot more for Spider-Man's suit on the Mafex compared to the SH Figure Arts. And then finally, we have the Good Smile Company Figma Avengers Hulk, and I cannot wait for the Mezco 112 and the SH Figure Arts Gladiator Hulk, so that, what I say, Hulk? So that is one of my shelves here, and the next one is my DC figures, and this is another one of my favorite shelves in my collection, and I love the way these two figures look right here, the Mezco 112 Joker, and then we do have the Icons Harley Quinn. They just go great together. Hopefully we will be getting a Mezco 112 Classic Harley Quinn. I think that would be a great addition to that line. And then in the back, we do have the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. Then we do have the Mafex Suicide Squad Purple Trenchcoat Joker with the straight jacket on there, because that looks much better than the purple trench coat. Then back there in the back, we have the suit version Mafex Joker. And then in the corner on the right, we do have the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Joker and another Harley Quinn, because that Harley Quinn is one of my favorite figures. And then in the middle in the front here, we do have the SH Figure Arts Dark Knight Batman, which is such a great figure. Highly recommend getting that. Then we do have the SH Figure Arts Suicide Squad Deadshot. And then finally, we have my favorite out of all my DC figures, and that is the SH Figure Arts The Dark Knight Heath Ledger Joker, which I think Tamashii Nations killed it with that figure. Highly recommend that one as well. So now for the last shelf here, which is pretty much my favorite Marvel characters. So starting in the back, we do have the Revoltech Deadpool, which is a pretty cool figure. Not my favorite Deadpool though. As of right now, this one is my favorite Deadpool, which is the Mezco 112 one, and they did do a very nice job with that figure there. And then next to him, we do have my favorite Wolverine, and that is the Mezco 112 Tiger Stripe Wolverine. Then behind him, we have the Revoltech Venom, Revoltech Wolverine, then we do have the Mezco 112 Punisher, and then we have another one of my favorites in my collection, which is the Mezco 112 Red Suit Daredevil, and I'm probably never ever going to change him out of that pose, because that just looks sick. So that is one of my Detolf shelves. Let's move on to the last one. Alright, so for the last Detolf shelf, this is probably my favorite in my collection, and it's all my DBZ Figure Arts, and this is the bottom shelf here, which I'm kind of making my Saiyan Saga shelf. I do need to get another Detolf for my DBZ figures, because we're getting so many figures in this line here. So we do have the SH Figure Arts Nappa, of course, the San Diego Comic-Con Frieza Saga Goku, and then we do have the 2.0 Scouter Vegeta. Then in the back, we do have the premium color Super Saiyan Vegeta, and then we do have the Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and all I did was a simple head swap with both of them, and I think that one looks better out of the two there, and that is the Figure Eye Standard Yellow Aura Effects, which I do prefer over the Tamashii Nations one, and that is a little like rock diorama from Lawless Studios, and all the dioramas you will see on this Detolf shelf is made by Lawless Studios, and like I said, I will put all of his information in the description below in case you would like a diorama for yourself. So moving on to the next shelf here, and this is pretty much my Broly Legendary Super Saiyan movie shelf. So we do have the manga version Cell Saga Super Saiyan Gohan, we do have the San Diego Comic-Con Piccolo, the Future Trunks, the Awakened Super Saiyan Goku, the 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta, then we do have the San Diego Comic-Con Premium Color Broly, which is the Broly from the first movie. The regular release Broly is from the second Broly movie. And then finally, we do have Krillin. And if you're looking to get a Krillin and you don't want to spend like $200 on him, the SH Figuarts, I would highly recommend getting the Figurized Standard Model Kit Krillin, because he's pretty much the same size and he looks like a great figure, so he would be a really good substitute if you don't want to go all out and spend the $200 on Krillin there. So just wanted to let you guys know that. So let's move on to the next shelf, which is my Dragon Ball Super Shelf. So this is actually one of my favorite dioramas and one of my favorite shelves in my collection. So we do have the Golden Frieza, the 2.0 Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Beerus, Whis, and we do have my favorite Goku that Tamashii Animations has made so far, and that is the Super Saiyan God Goku. Then we do have the Ultimate Gohan, then we do have the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, but I really do love that display a lot. And then finally, the last display here, which is another one of my favorites in my collection, is pretty much the Android and Cell Saga shelf. I just randomly threw the Final Form Frieza in there, so we do have Android 16, Android 17 and 18, the Premium Color Perfect Cell, the manga version Super Saiyan Goku with the Battle Damage Super Saiyan Gohan, and that effect right there is from the Super Saiyan 4 Goku from the Figurized Standard DBZ line, and then in the back here we do have the Final Form Frieza, and that effect is from the Figurized Standard Model Kit Final Form Frieza, which works so much better with the SH Figuarts one compared to the SH Figuarts one. Then finally, we do have the Saiyan Armored Trunks, then we do have the version 2.0 Super Saiyan Vegeta body with the version 2.0 powered down Vegeta head that comes with the 2.0 Scouter Vegeta, which fits on there perfectly and looks great. Then at the tippy top here, we do have Shenron, and I really love the way this figure looks in the collection. I think Tamashii Nations did a very nice job with this piece, and I'm so happy we finally got a Shenron. But anyway, that is my action figure collection video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.